In the heart of the Benin Kingdom, under the high walls and grand gates of the Oba's palace, there was a story that everyone whispered. It was a story mothers told their children to stop them from going into the forest at night. Elders spoke of it quietly when the fire was low. It was the story of Oba Ovonramwen and the curse he brought upon himself. Oba Ovonramwen was a wise king. He ruled over the rich and powerful kingdom of Benin. Benin was known for its art, its wealth, and its strong army. But all of this changed when the spirits of the forest started to become restless. Strange sounds came from the forest at night. The animals, who were usually quiet, now screamed in fear. Some people said the gods were angry at the Oba. They believed the Benin bronzes, the special art pieces in the Oba's palace, were making the gods angry. The eyes on the statues seemed too deep, and their smiles looked mocking. But the truth was deeper. Long before the strange things began, the Oba had ordered the creation of new bronzes, statues larger and more powerful than before. He told his artists to make the bronzes not just to honor the ancestors, but to show the glory of his own rule. He wants to be remembered as a god among men. So he changed the sacred bronzes and built new statues of himself, taller than the shrines. The high priest warned him. He told him the spirits would not accept this, that the forest gods were old, proud, and dangerous. But the Oba did not listen. He believed his power came from himself, not from the gods. He said the people worshipped him now, not shadows in the trees. That was when the forest began to stir. One night, when the moon was hidden and the air was still, the Oba went to the royal shrine to give sacrifices to the gods. As he sat there, the air grew cold. He went in a trance. He saw himself in a deep dark forest, and strange whisper filled the temple. And the god spoke to him in great anger and rage.
You have disturbed our peace, Oba. The spirits will never forgive you. Your kingdom will fall, and your soul will never rest.
The Oba tried to run, but he couldn't move. The spirits of the forest appeared. They were tall, shadowy figures with glowing eyes. They surrounded him, their cold breath on his skin. The Oba screamed one last time. When his body was found, he was lying in the shrine, his eyes wide open, frozen with fear. But his soul did not leave. From that night, strange things started happening in Benin Kingdom. The walls of the palace, once strong and unbreakable, began to crack. The guards would hear footsteps at night, slow and heavy. But when they looked, no one was there. People began to see a figure at the palace gates. It was a man, dressed in royal clothes, but his eyes were dark holes. His face was twisted in pain. It was Oba Ovonramwen's ghost, cursed to walk the kingdom forever, looking for peace he could never find. As the years passed, the curse grew stronger. The Benin bronzes seemed to change. Some people said they saw the eyes of the figures move or the statues shift when no one was looking. Some even heard the voices of the Oba's ancestors speaking through the art, warning that the kingdom was doomed. But some people say the curse was only the beginning. Late at night, when the mist is thick and the winds are quiet, a new shadow moves through the ruins of the palace. Some say it is not the Oba anymore, but something even worse, something that is waking up. And somewhere deep inside the palace, hidden behind broken walls and forgotten rooms, the Benin bronzes are whispering louder than before. What they are saying, no one knows. But only those who had it knew. Not up until one day when something mysterious happened at the Oba's palace, when a palace guard heard a strange voice calling inside the Oba's palace.